So good morning, and this is sort of the aftermath of the fire that burned about 750 acres. What you see now is 40% containment. To me, it looks like it's a has-been fire, like they've knocked it out mostly. You just see a couple plumes of smoke, and there are some flames over there if you get close, but 40% containment really means that they've got this thing pretty well under control, barring any substantial changes in the wind or the weather. You see right here the Fox Bay condos. Those are the ones that were most threatened. And probably last night we reported live on KPCW this huge wall of flames that came up right behind the Fox Bay condos. That was the scariest point of the fire for me, but that's how close it got. It was probably, within 100 yards of the condos. It's pretty hard to see right now because it's so hazy, I think, but it's that whole area, the hillside behind those condos and the gully down to where you can see right now this bit of smoke that's reaching down almost to the water. So essentially the fire moved down towards the Jordanelle Reservoir and kind of headed east over by 248. Didn't get very close at all. And then has eventually, with the help of all the firefighting crews and the air assault with the 4 tankers and the 2 helicopters, they've pretty much knocked it out at this point. So there you go. So this is Tony Davis I'm here with, and Tony, you have a home right over here where you've been evacuated for the night. Where is your home specifically?
It's in the Fox Bay condos in P building.
Okay.
Kind of by the clubhouse right there.
Oh, so that was where the fire reached the very closest.
Yeah, it was very, very close.
From this perspective last night, that was when the huge wall of flames came up behind those Fox Bay condos. Tony's home was within, from this perspective, it looked like about 50 yards from them.
It was a couple of 100 feet, easily.
Yeah. So what did it feel like? Were you over there when they gave the evacuation order?
Yeah, I did. I had just got home from work. It must have been about 3 o'clock, and I'd been home for maybe 20 minutes, and the woman below me grabbed her cat and her laptop and ran out, and I'm thinking, well, I think she's overreacting a little bit, and then within 5 minutes later, a knock came on the door and told me to evacuate immediately.
Right. So when you were on your way home from work, did you see the fire? Was it happening at that point?
Yeah, I did. Initially, it was just kind of on the large peak there with the house on the top.
Right.
That's where the majority of it was, and there was a couple other little hot spots alongside of the side of the Highway 40 there, and by the firehouse, ironically. And and I thought, it's just another brush fire. They'll get it handled. It wasn't really very, very big at all.
Right.
And then, literally within the span of maybe 25 minutes, it was just out of control. Out of control. Absolutely.
Right. And were you standing here when it was the worst, when the flames were, or did you just get out of here and evacuate?
No, I evacuated over to the Stillwater.
Okay.
And I was just kind of hanging out in the Stillwater lobby watching what was going on. And within a short period of time, the police came and told us to evacuate there too.
Right.
Yeah, so I thought I was going to wind up in Provo at some point.
yeah.
Moving my way south.
Where'd you spend the night?
Well, my wife and I initially thought we could wait it out and they'd let us back in, but at about 10:30, 11.
The no name wasn't looking so good anymore.
It was not really an attractive option. So we tried to get a room down in Heber, and everything was just booked solid. There was no rooms. And we'd heard about an evacuation center at an elementary school down there. We went down there, and just as we were kind of checking in, there's this wonderful couple there that said, we have an extra room. If you guys would like to stay there for the night, you're more than welcome to.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really amazing. A terrific couple, really very
nice. You got some good friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we found out with both of the evacuation centers in Park City at the PC Mark and the elementary school in Heber, no one really stayed there. I think all these people opened up their homes.
Yeah, it was really,
where people got hotels.
Yeah, it was great. To have somebody open up their place to complete strangers like that was really heartening. And we'd absolutely appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, that's great. So you're hanging out now at the Mayflower exit, are you?
I am.
You hoping they're
I
going to
am.
let you back in soon?
Yeah, the last word I got is, well, one of the police let us go in there to get some medication for my wife, and he said, fingers crossed, we'll let you in there today.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it could be a long hangout at Mayflower exit.
Right. Are you staying put for now?
Yeah, for now. Wife's got to go to work at 11, so we'll get her to work and kind of play it by ear.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. For KPCW News, I'm Lynn Ware Peek.